Okay, so this is actually going to be my Sephora VIB sale haul. I also have my birthday haul included in this. I even did a little bit of shopping during the friends and family sale just because that was days before my birthday, so I took advantage of that. And then I do have a couple random things. I have a thing from MAC here for my birthday. I have an Influencer box, and then an order from Ulta because I also got a 20% off coupon from Ulta right around the same time. But I'm going to start with the really big box that I have here from Sephora. So we'll start with this guy right now. It's kind of boring, but skincare is something that I always purchase during the VIB sale, and I've been waiting for this sale for a very long time, for many months. And during the sale, I saw that they had one of the weekly deals, and it was my Clinique face lotion that I always buy. And I always purchase the 3-pack set like this because it's $27 typically to get the 4.2 fluid ounce bottle of lotion, but you get these 2 little mini freebies in here as well. And they knocked these down to like $13, so it was essentially half the price of just the standard lotion. So I got 3 of them. I've already broken into this one a little bit, and then like I said, I have these 2 that are not opened yet, but I use this lotion, my daughter uses it, I even got my mom hooked on it as well. So really happy that I got a couple backups of these. Still on the Clinique skincare, my all-time favorite toner. I started dabbling in this one a little bit because I couldn't help it. I did get a couple extra minis in those sets, but this is the really big, well, this is like the medium size. I think there's a size bigger than this. I think this is $14, but this is the Clinique clarifying lotion or their toner. If you have dry skin and you have little flaky pieces, I highly recommend this, or if you have a breakout somewhere, this is a really nice product. This one specifically, the number 2, is formulated for the dry or combination skin. They also have one for sensitive skin, which is number 1, and then they also have one for oily skin. I think that one's number 3, and that one's like a light pink. So anyway, got another backup of my toner. Since we're on Clinique, I'll just pull this one out. I am this close to being finished with my MAC Fix Plus, and I've been wanting to try this one out for a little while, so I thought with the sale, it put it around the same price as the MAC Fix Plus, but this is the Clinique Moisture Surge Facial Spray. I've sprayed this a couple times. I was trying out a few new face products, and I'm not sure if it was this product or the new powder that I was trying out, because I got a powder in my Sephora Play box, but something broke me out insanely bad. So I'm really hoping that it's not this guy, because I really enjoy it. It doesn't have a scent whatsoever, but it does feel like it's doing the same thing as the MAC Fix Plus. I know that one has glycerin in it. I'm not sure if this one has glycerin. Yeah, this one has glycerin and aloe in it, and so I feel like it does essentially the same job. So maybe I'll go through this one as soon as my MAC one's finished and see which one I like better, and then I'll just purchase whichever one I like better next time. Speaking of my birthday, I picked up the Sephora birthday gift. I picked out the Tarte one. It comes with a blush and the little lip product. What are those called? The Tarteist Creamy Matte Lip Paint. I haven't tried any of these out yet, but I thought the color looked pretty nice. So this is the size of it here, and let me do a little swatch on the back of my hand so you can kind of see it. It feels really moussey and like a whipped formula. So that is the Tarteist Lip Paint. And what is the shade of this one? Birthday Suit. That's the shade name. So anyway, the blush looks like just a standard pink one. I'm sure everybody's seen it, but I'll show it super duper fast. It's a little bit more pink than, say, Exposed, but that is what it looks like there. I thought it was pretty, so I snagged it up. Since I finished off my Exposed blush from Tarte, I have been missing like a neutral blush, so that one I'm pretty excited to try it out and see if it actually works for my skin tone. I obviously had to pick up a backup of my all-time favorite eye cream. This is the Fresh Black Tea Age Delay Eye Concentrate right there, and they've kind of changed the packaging a little bit. It used to not be so fat, but this is what it looks like here, and I did actually use it this morning. So you do get 0.5, half a fluid ounce of eye cream in here, and they come pretty full, but I was missing this one so bad. But that is what it looks like in there. I love this stuff. It's so hydrating. If you have dry skin and you have really dry under eyes and you need a product that absorbs quickly but also kind of blurs your under eye wrinkles, like fine lines under there, this is a really nice one. I highly suggest getting a sample of it next time you're at Sephora. If you're in the market for an eye cream, I love this stuff. It's very pricey, but this is like the 3rd container of it that I've had. I was inside Sephora and I had swatched this and I couldn't stop staring at my hand. And this actually wasn't even on like my wish list or my loves list from Sephora, but I thought it was super pretty. So this is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eye Crayon right here. And I got this really pretty green color. It's in number 90, Peridot, but this is what it looks like here. And I'll give a quick swatch of this. I think it's super pretty. I'm excited to put it on the eyes. I haven't even tried this one out yet. That is it there. It's got a really nice metallic sheen to it, but I just thought it was a super pretty kind of lime green color. So I'm excited to play with it. I don't know if this is everyone's cup of tea, but I thought it was really beautiful. So I'm pretty stoked to put that one on the bottom lash line or just to put like a thicker line above my black liner that I put on every day. Oh, I got this little set from Marc Jacobs as well, and I've had this lipstick on my loves list for Sephora for a while now. This is the set right here. So you get a little mini of the lipstick in Slow Burn, and you also get one of their Pout Liner Longwear lip pencils in Slow Burn as well. And let me show you. It's just a little mini set, so they're just little mini sizes, but I think they're perfect. I mean, I have the little mini size of this in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and I got it from Sephora as a freebie, and I have not used that one up yet. So that is the size. That's how much product you get. Let me give you a little swatch. I've worn this once and I really loved it. It was really beautiful on the skin. So that is Slow Burn from Marc Jacobs right there, and they're super long wearing. This lasted hours on my lips. And then the little lip pencil right here is absolutely adorable. Let me give you a little swatch of that one too. It's essentially the same shade, but these are so creamy and nice. It looks like it might be a little bit lighter, a little bit more pink. So that is the lipstick there, and that is the lip liner, both in Slow Burn. So I guess it is just a little bit lighter. I didn't realize that. You guys know that I absolutely love the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, and I was thinking about picking up one of the sets because they have two different sets that are actually a pretty good steal, but I still have a lot of the Boom Boom Cream. I have the big jar of it that I bought not too long ago, so I just kind of went with the body spray, and I just got the little, like the smaller version. I think this one's the 3.04 fluid ounce, essentially 3 fluid ounces. So I did notice that this doesn't smell exactly the same. It smells really good, but it doesn't smell exactly the same as the body lotion. I think next time I'll skip over the body spray and I'll just stick with the lotion. I just was thinking in my brain it would be really cool to use the body wash in the shower, to use the body lotion after the shower, and then to spray this on throughout the day just to keep the scent fresh on my skin. But I mean, it smells good. It just doesn't smell exactly like the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream body lotion. So anyway, there's this one. So a few years back, I was this close to getting the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca Remix palette, and by the time I went to order it, it was already sold out, and then I just couldn't get my hands on it, and I've been kicking myself ever since. So I decided, even though this was not the most appealing palette per se, I definitely feel like the Mi Vida Loca Remix palette was very eye-catching, and I really liked the way that that one was laid out, but I thought that since this one was in stock and it's limited edition, I might as well pick it up. I was really excited to get it, and the colors are really beautiful. This one is the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette, and I haven't used this yet. I've been holding off. I've been staring at it from across the room. I definitely wanted to haul these products before I started playing with the majority of them. I can't get this out. Here we go. Okay, so this is the packaging. It is gorgeous. I'm such a sucker for the Kat Von D packaging. The doors open up and then the inside looks like that. I did see somewhere that some people don't like this palette because it's kind of jumbled up and stuff, but I did see a girl, she had depotted these, and instead of leaving the layout like this, she put them in kind of like a shade order. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the screen, and then you can see it definitely makes it look a little bit easier on the eye, I feel like, and if I can remember her name, I'll put it up there as well too. Oh, when I was in Sephora and I got this guy, when I swatched this guy out, I saw at the checkout, and these hadn't been talked about on YouTube yet. I don't know how the Sephora had gotten them in so early, but this is one of the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. This is the mauve one, but I think this is so pretty. I'm really excited about this. The colors in here are just stunning. So this is going to be upside down because I don't want the mirror to be blinding you guys, but look at those colors. Is that not gorgeous? I'm really stoked to play with this. That one especially looks so beautiful, and this one would be just stunning all over the eyelid. And then this shade, I can't wait to dip into that. That one looks really similar. It seems to be very similar to like MAC's what's the one that I use? Like Blanc type. It might be just a touch darker than Blanc type, but it looks very similar. So I'm very excited to play with this. I've seen a couple reviews on this palette specifically, and they were positive reviews. So I'm glad that I was on a whim and I decided to get it, and I'm glad that this one has good reviews so far. If you guys have tried those out, let me know if you like them or if you've tried any of the other shades. I think there's 4 of those little mini palettes, and by the way, these look really small. They're about the size of like my palm, but I will say that the shadows in here are the full size that are in her full size palettes, but there's just not as much room in the palettes, so it looks like they're super teeny tiny. These are cheaper than the MAC x9. The little 9 times palettes that MAC does, I think those are 32. These are 27, I believe, and you actually get more product in these than you do in the MAC one. So it's a better deal if you like the shades in this palette to pick this one up instead of getting, you know, a neutral one from MAC. I had this product in a different shade, and the reason why I had purchased it in the different shade is because it was on sale, and I've always wanted this one. This is the one that I wanted from the get-go, and I just didn't want to pay a couple extra bucks. I think I got the other one for like $7. But anyway, this is the Korres Jasmine Lip Butter right here. I'll include that video where I did my whole tinted lip product declutter and my lip balms and lip liners and stuff. I'll toss that up in the cards up there. But this is so gorgeous. I had the one in Mango. I'm not sure if they completely discontinued that one or what the deal was with it, but I never reached for it. Even though I like an orange lip, I never reached for that one hardly ever, and this is just the one that I wanted from the beginning. I don't know why I didn't just get this from the beginning, but that is what it looks like in there. It's just very, very slightly tinted. I'm really excited to have this one in my collection. I like the consistency of the Mango one. I just didn't want to reach for it because I didn't really want a sheer orange all the time. So excited to have that one. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, my all-time favorite Sephora eye makeup remover. This one is their waterproof eye makeup remover. It's a bi-layer, bi-phase one. You just shake it up before you use it. I love this stuff. It doesn't make my vision blurry. It doesn't sting my eyes. I've been using it for years now. I constantly repurchase it, and I think this size is only $11, but if you can get a couple bucks off of it, you might as well. So I always repurchase it during the VIB sales in April and November, or during the Friends and Family sale. So I got another one of those. This one, I repurchased this one quite a bit. This is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, and you'll probably see it in my empties if it hasn't went up yet, or if it has, you've probably already seen it. But this is a bottom lash mascara that I only use for the bottom lashes. Sometimes I'll use it like right at the inner corner on the top right there, but it's just to pick up every single little eyelash that you have along the bottom. Sometimes you didn't even know that there was eyelashes there, but it'll just pick up everything because the wand on this guy is so teeny tiny. I noticed they did raise the price like 50 cents or something, which is kind of annoying because I keep raising the price every time that I get it during a VIB sale, but that is what the wand looks like there. It's about the same size as like my pinky nail here. So it's very tiny, but it does have a lot of precision getting on those bottom lashes. So I'm going to put this one in my makeup bag now. Oh, this one, I actually couldn't stand it anymore, and I pulled this one out to use today. I forgot how much I enjoyed this one. I had a really small size of this, and I used it all up. Loved it. It made a lot of my foundations go on a little bit smoother. I do have dry skin, so sometimes they don't sit very nice on my skin. You can always tell that I'm wearing foundation for the most part, but this is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Smoothing Primer, and it's number 2 right up here on the top, as you can see. But this just has a very smoothing feeling. I mean, the name's great. It's the smoothing primer. It's very smoothing. I did notice when I was using it today, I had to shake it up for probably 2 minutes before I could get it all mixed up in there. I tried to initially squeeze a little bit out, and it was just oily on the back of my hand. So I had to sit there and shake it and shake it and shake it. I think I finally got it shook up, but this is just the small size. You can buy one I think it's the 1 fluid ounce is double the price of this one, but I think this was like $17 or something without the 20% discount. It's just half the price of the full size. I think the full size is 1 fluid ounce, and I think it's $34. But if it's the same price, I'd rather get the smaller one and be able to go through it before it expires, you know what I mean? So I haven't bought a primer in a very long time. I have a ton of samples that I've been working on using up, but I'm excited to have this one. Definitely will be pulling it out to use it every now and again. Finally broke down and picked up the Urban Decay Moondust Shadow in Solstice. This is so gorgeous. I do have a shadow from MAC that is very similar, but that one from MAC is actually a Dazzle shadow, and it is limited edition. So I really wanted to have this one that I could use like in my videos and stuff, because this is a gorgeous kind of duochrome. It's a shifting shadow. It's like a mauve shade, mauve purple, but it's got like this green shift to it. It's so pretty, and I swatch it every single time that I go in store at Sephora, but I've never picked it up yet. I can't get it open. That is the packaging right there. Maybe you can see it in the container. Oh, it's so pretty. Do you see that? How it shifts like from a green and then it's purple. Let me see if I can, oh, it's so gorgeous in here. You see how it goes from that purple to that green? I think this one is a little bit more vibrant than the one that I have from MAC as well. So maybe you can see more of the purple there when it's on the back of my hand, and more green when it's in the container. It's stunning. Oh my goodness. I couldn't pass up on this because I love this eyeliner. I feel like it stays in the waterline great, and I love the mascara. I don't need a new mascara, but I was just thinking for the price of this, it's ridiculous because the full size of this mascara is $24. The full size of this eyeliner is $19 or $20. It's the 24/7 eyeliner in Perversion, and this was $15 for these both. It should have been well over 30 bucks, but I thought that was a score. I'm not going to open these up right now because I definitely have, they're both full size. Look at this. Full size mascara. This is 24, this is 19, and I got this for less than the cost of this guy. 15 bucks. This is still on the Sephora website right now, but what kind of a steal is this? I love this mascara. I've finished off a couple of these samples so far this year, and I haven't had this one in a long time. I do like this one in the waterline. I feel like it's very matte. It stays in the waterline for me. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do. So I thought the set was definitely a steal. And even if you just wanted the mascara, it's $15 and it's normally $24. So definitely pick up the set if you were thinking about getting either one of these, because you can't beat that. Oh, I almost forgot. I've had this one on my list for a while too. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow shadow, the little glitters. This one's in a Frenzy, and this one I thought would be more of like a burnt reddish orange, but this one's more of like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's more of like a softer version of what I was expecting. This one is more of a orangey tone. It's more warm toned, I guess I would call it, but it's really pretty. Let me do a little swatch for you. So that is a swatch of it right there. It's kind of hard to see the glitters in that one. Maybe it's just the angle that I'm holding it. You see them better right there. I don't know. I think if I put one of the other ones on top of it, it'll give it a little bit more sparkle, but I'm definitely excited to play with that one, for sure. I have, I think, 6 of these now. I need to stop, but I just saw that they released a couple exclusive shades to Ulta. There's one that's called Cloud and one that's called Le Douce or something. Oh, so pretty. There's this green one and then the purple one that shifts to like a gold. I'm gonna have to buy it. If I get another 20% off coupon before the end of the year, I'm probably gonna buy it, because at the end of the year, middle of December, I'm gonna go on a no-buy until the next VIB sale in April. So if I get a 20% off coupon, I'm probably gonna get one of the ones that are exclusive to Ulta. Then I got a couple samples here. Not samples, but like 100-point perks. So this was one of them. This is the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. Haven't tried it. I just thought that was kind of nice, so added that guy on. This was a 100-point perk, a little mini of the Clinique Moisture Surge spray that I got the big size of. I can't remember when I got this. I got this with one of the orders or something, but this is a little fresh set. So it came with my all-time favorite eye cream, the Black Tea Age Delay eye cream that's like 70 bucks, the one that I showed you down here. And then one of the fresh Rosé Sugar lip balms, and then this big thing here. This is the Black Tea Firming Overnight Mask. in this big jar right here. So I'll have to try that one out. I thought this was a really nice little freebie that was added on. It was just like a code that you could type in. I had purchased over $250 of makeup for my mother earlier this year for a gift for her, and then I bought my daughter a few things this year, and so because of that, that definitely pushed me over the rouge mark. It wouldn't have if I wouldn't have got all that stuff from my mom, but I did qualify for VIB Rouge this year. Last year I wasn't VIB Rouge, so kind of different, but I was a little disappointed that this brush is so small. It seems so small. Look how tiny this guy is. I appreciate that it's a brush and everybody can use a brush. It's not like a colored product that only certain skin tones could use, so I understand where they're coming from, but I don't typically use a foundation brush. I'll probably just keep it around because it is so cute and, you know, it's soft. If I hold it up against my hand, it's, I don't know, maybe 2/3 of the size of my hand, but, you know, it's definitely a smaller size. It'd be fine for travel. I just don't know what I would use it for. Maybe a bronzer or something. I don't know, blush, highlight? I don't know what I would use it for. What do you use yours for? If you had this, let me know. I got a order of products from Octoly, and I'll leave a link for signing up for Octoly down in the description box, but essentially if you're a YouTuber you can sign up and you can get free products to review on your channel too. But these were all available at Sephora, so I thought I would show them here, and I have been playing with these because I got these 2 days after my birthday, or 1 day after my birthday, I can't remember. So I got quite a few of the YSL Beauty products. Let me show you a few of them because I'm really excited. So I have the Touche Eclat, just the like the pen style clicky concealer. I have shade 1. I think shade 1's porcelain or something, but it's super light. So there's this one. This is a Touche Eclat neutralizer. This is a color corrector. I got the shade number 1, which is Apricot Bisque, and I figured this one would match me the best because I can use this for my under eye circles. So it's this really beautiful kind of rose gold salmon color, and then you pull off the cap, you click it up, and it's just this orange shade. It's quite orange on me, which is good because I can actually use it as a corrector. If you look right there, that is the shade Apricot Bisque, and I'm incredibly fair. So I think if you have super fair, light, and even medium skin tones, this would work for you. I think they have a green one and a purple one as well. Maybe yellow? I can't remember if there's yellow or not, but anyway, I thought this one would work the best for my skin tone, and if I put this down before I put my concealer, I feel like this blends out really well. It blends out just like the original Touche Eclat, and I love this so far. This is good. I really enjoyed that one. I did get a concealer from YSL Beauty. This is the All Hours Concealer. It's a full coverage, 16-hour wear. I got shade number 1, which is Porcelain. This is surprisingly good. I was really worried about this. I thought it would be really thick and heavy and I'd have issues blending it out, but no, this is really nice. That is the front of the container and the side. So that is what shade number 1 looks like. It might look a little bit light for me, but when I blend it in on my face, that is shade number 1 right there. It actually blends fantastic on the face, and these two work really well together, the neutralizer and the All Hours concealer, I feel like. So these are really nice. This concealer is really blendable. It's not too thick, it's not too heavy looking. I can wear it underneath the eyes, I can use it for spot concealing, and it's fantastic. So definitely really happy with those. I got 2 lip products from YSL Beauty as well. This first one, I haven't tried any of these out yet. I've been very intrigued by them though. This is the Volupte Tint in Balm Nourishing Glow Color Enhancing Core. I got shade number 5. That is Dare Me Plum. And I've actually been wearing this one quite a bit. The packaging on these are so pretty. That is what it looks like there. And like I said, shade number 5, which is Dare Me Plum. It has a little set of lips on the inside, which is the core, and it has a different shade. All of them are different. I was really conflicted on what shade to get, but I thought this would be a really beautiful kind of berry fall shade. You can see how much I've used out of the top right there. I've used quite a bit, actually. But that is the shade. You can put it on quite sheer, or you can actually build it up. So that is kind of built up a couple swipes on my hand there. That's a horrible swatch. But it's really shiny on the lips, very juicy looking, and it doesn't stay on for an extremely long time, but it does kind of stain my lips just the slightest little bit, and I think it looks beautiful. If I eat, it's definitely rubbed off, but this is a really pretty kind of shade. So that was number 5, Dare Me Plum. And the little lips stay perfect on the inside too. They don't get all smudged and creased and everything, but I feel like I've used a ton of this lately. I was very pleased with that color. And then the last lip product I got is one of the Rouge Pour Couture in number 10, which is Beige Tribute. And this is their Pure Color Satiny Radiance Lipstick. And I had one of these before, and I'd purchased number 26. I think it was like Rose Libertine, and the color was just so bad. It was like Saint Germain, but a frosty version of Saint Germain from MAC, and it was really intense. Anyways, this is what the packaging looks like here. Super gorgeous. And this is probably one of the most perfect nude shades ever. I've worn it a lot. I kind of messed up the side of the lipstick, but it's so pretty. This is so pretty. It has the little emblem, the little embossing on the lipstick. That is number 10, Beige Tribute. It is perfection. It is one of the most perfect nudes I've ever worn in my entire life. It looks gorgeous. It's not too light, it's not too dark, it's not too pink, it's not too brown. It's perfect. If you're very fair like I am, I think you would really enjoy that one. It's kind of hard to get the swatch just right so you can see it, but that top one right up here, that is number 10, Beige Tribute. These are beautiful. I've got to say, I love this version so much more than the one that I had before. The one that I had before had almost like a frost sheen to it. I definitely like the satin versions better than the one with like a frost. So there was that. And then I also got this here from Lancome. This is the Energy de Vie, the Illuminating and Purifying Exfoliating Mask. Right there, that's the box. I've been using this one a ton too, but this one initially intrigued me because I like the Energy de Vie. I think it's like a serum. It's very liquidy. I just put that on like any fine lines or wrinkles or anything, but this is the mask. And so I figured the original Energy de Vie is very moisturizing and hydrating, and it just feels like it's doing wonders for my skin, and I've used that as a serum in the past and loved it. So I thought this would be really moisturizing as a mask. It's a very weird color. It's a very strange consistency. It's almost like a jello consistency. I don't feel like the little pieces in here, the exfoliating pieces, really do as much as I like an exfoliator to do, but it's different, that's for sure. I don't dislike it, but I just have other exfoliators that I will reach for if I need to really buff off some dry skin or something. This isn't really going to take off a lot of the dry skin and the flakiness and stuff. I think this one's more so for just like polishing your skin so it looks smoother, more radiant with it being more hydrated and stuff. But that was the Energy de Vie mask right there. And then I have some other products from other places. I have this here from Nordstrom, and they do carry these at Sephora, and initially I was going to purchase this one from Sephora, but they didn't have this version. This is the NARS Blush Triangle, the lipstick and blush triangle from the Man Ray collection that just came out, and this one actually has the blush in Impassioned and the lipstick in Anna. And I have not purchased a blush in well over a year. It might have been 2 years now. I can't remember the last time I purchased a blush. I put myself on a blush no-buy for a reason. I have a ton of them. I'll link maybe one of my old blush declutters up in the cards or something, or down in the description box if you're interested in it. But I know that Sephora has a couple other versions of this. This comes with a mini size of their blushes, which I figured if I'm going to buy a blush, I should probably buy a mini size, and then it comes with a mini of the NARS Audacious lipsticks. And I haven't owned any of those. I haven't tried any of those. So I was very interested in the blush Impassioned, and I had that full size on my wish list. And then I saw, you know, that the Audacious lipstick was on here, and if I was going to buy one, it would be Anna, so I thought this set was absolutely perfect, so I could buy 2 minis. I think this set was $25. It's a great set. I feel like the sizes are decent, honestly, and it's going to take me a very long time to go through these products. Even though they're small and they're tiny, it will still take me a long time. This blush, it has 2.5 grams, and like I said, I had this one on my wish list for a while, but it's just a very light, kind of muted pinky tone right there. It's beautiful though. Let me give you a little swatch. I haven't tried this on the cheeks yet. I'm very, very intrigued. So I do have a handful of NARS blushes already, but I don't have a lot of muted ones. That is Impassioned right there. That's so pretty. That's gonna look so pretty. Super stoked about that. And then the little Audacious lipsticks. They have a couple different versions of this set online at Sephora, so if you're interested in them, they still have them available. And I think that the price is pretty reasonable as well, but it has NARS embossed on the lipstick there, and it looks like the full-size ones, but you get some decent amount of product. Let me swatch this out. Oh, that formula is so smooth. I'm so ready to try this out. That is definitely a little bit darker than the, this is the Marc Jacobs lipstick. That is Anna from NARS. It's definitely darker. Every year for Christmas, my brother gets me a perfume, and I had told him which perfume that I wanted for Christmas this year, and he surprised me, and at MAC, he had bought me a perfume. This is the box right here. This is the MAC Candy Yum Yum perfume fragrance. This is part of their Shade Sense collection. This one actually has, how much? 1.7 fluid ounces. They're actually pretty reasonable, honestly, I feel like, but this one's super sweet and it smells so good. I love this fragrance. It's like a sweet fragrance, but I feel like it has a little bit of apple or like a crisp citrus or something to it. It's really nice. I definitely think that this is a suitable springtime perfume, maybe winter. I'd probably wear this year round, but for regular people, I would say it's probably like a winter or spring perfume. It's fresh, but it's sweet, and it almost has like a apple note to it of some sort, but it's yummy. And then I have this box here from Ulta, so let's break into this guy. I can't remember what they were doing, but they had like this hair thing going on, and I had gotten 50% off on the macadamia, I can't pull it out, the macadamia nourishing moisture mask, and this one is so good. This is the new packaging of it. So I got 2 of these guys. I took one out of the plastic and then I realized I don't need to take them out of the plastic, so I have 2. This is gonna last me for probably the rest of the year because I still have one going that is in the old packaging, so I haven't even broken into this one. But I got that, and then I did go in store. It was like the day after my birthday, and I exchanged in my, if you're a platinum member, then you get like a $10 coupon that you can spend on anything in store. And then my birthday gift, this for the last quarter of the year, is the IT Cosmetics Superhero mascara. I just finished off one of these in my empties not too long ago. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. It provides a ton of length, crazy length for your lashes, but they're not super skinny, I don't feel like. I did notice my last tube was a tiny bit flaky, like I'd have little flakes on my face, and I don't normally have that, so I'll have to see if this one does that too. I got so much length with that one that I didn't mind that it was a little flaky and like I'd have to brush off like underneath my eyes randomly. I didn't mind that. Like I could look past that because there was so much length. So anyway, I got another little sample of that I was very excited about. And then I used my $10 coupon on something that I've been wanting for so long. This is one of the Zoya holographic polishes. This one is in Dream right here. Oh, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I'm ecstatic to put this on. I have a Zoya Mason polish on right now, but this one is so pretty. I can't remember if it's called like a scattered holographic or linear. I think this one's scattered. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is gorgeous. I've had it on my wish list forever. It's one of the very few kind of duochrome holographic polishes from Zoya, so can't wait to play with that one. I did have to finally repurchase my Beauty Secrets nail polish thinner. I do the Project Polish on my channel where I'm trying to use up some of my polishes, so I had to repurchase this. I finally, after, I think it's taken me 2 years, or 3 years. I think it's taken me 3 years to go through this container. In January, it'll be 3. So it was just shy of 3 years, but this lasts forever. You do use about 8 to 12 drops every time you use the polish if it needs thinning out. So you use a ton of it every time, but there's just so much in here and you use such a small amount compared to how much there is in here that, I mean, it's amazing. It's under $4. It works better than anything else that I've tried some that are over $10 and this one's under $4 and it works so much better than everything else. We have a Nordstrom rack right next to the Ulta that I went to, and so when I was in there I saw they had some more of their nail polishes, so I got the Urban Decay Vintage nail color in Bruise, and you can see it's kind of like that Solstice shade from Urban Decay. It's like that green, but it shifts to that mauve-y kind of purple tone. Let me pull it out and show you. It's hard to describe, and I don't think the light is allowing it to pick up. Do you see how it's kind of like Solstice, but in a nail polish? So I thought it was really pretty, very beautiful looking in the bottle, and I don't even think it's picking up the purple tones. It's a little bit sheer, but if you put 2 layers on the nails, maybe even layer over something like this, then it will show up a little bit better and a little bit more opaque. And I think finally I just have this box from Influenster, and I'll just show you super duper fast because it's just one little product here, but I got approved for the L'Oreal Elvive? I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's some people got a hair mask, some people got like a serum or oil that they could put in their hair. I've tried a L'Oreal mask that was in the yellow container like this before, and it was fine. I repurchased it 2 or 3 times, but I got this one. So if you want to sign up for Influencer, you don't have to be a YouTuber. They'll send you out boxes of free products. So this was entirely free. They send you out a card with instructions on how you're supposed to use the product, and then you just review it, and then you'll continue to get additional products in the future. So this was entirely free. I'm excited to try this one out and use it. Like I said, I had that macadamia conditioner going right now, but as soon as that one's done, I'm excited to try this out. It smells good. It smells kind of similar to that other yellow one that they used to have out, but I can't put my finger on the scent, but I swear I've smelled something like that before. Not the other hair mask from L'Oreal, but it smells similar to something that I've smelled in the past. Anyway, I think that's everything that I picked up right around my birthday, right before, right after, on my birthday. Everything from Sephora VIB sale haul to like random stuff like my Influencer box here. So let me know if there's anything here that you had picked up as well, or anything that's on your wish list. Anything that you would like me to use in upcoming videos, I'd be happy to. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.